Good morning from day 9. Slept pretty good last night, except for like overthinking everything. And now I'm starting the really big climb of this section, which is up Burro Peak. Behind me, I think there's the actual peak is behind that, because I think we're skirting around that. But I have a lovely view this morning. Camped somewhere down there next to the trailhead parking lot. Had a root beer, Trail Magic root beer, which was lovely. Filled up on water from a water cache, which was even more lovely. Just trying to get an early start because I think I only did 14 miles yesterday and I really wanted to do 18. If I can do, like, I don't know if this is possible, but if I could do over 20 today, over 20 tomorrow, I'll make it to town tomorrow night. And I don't want to push myself too hard, but I think after Burro Peak, the terrain gets a little easier, or the elevation change gets a little easier, so it might be doable. I have enough food to get me one more day. I'm just really trying to like get to town, get my box, and figure out my next steps with what I want to do for the Gila. And that long carry after Doc Campbell's. So anyways, we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Yeah, one more time at this beautiful view. Still climbing, probably at about 7,500 feet right now, and the peak is at 8. There's been a ton of false summits. As you can see, those mountains down there, I always knew it was a false summit, but it's just like you feel so good getting to the top, and then somehow there's just more back here to climb. I have about 2.2 more miles till the peak, which seems impossible because you can't see a peak up there anywhere, but I'm sure it's behind. It's slow going. I am not a fan of incline. The guys I camped with last night, well, camped near, they have already passed me, even though they woke up like an hour later than me. So, slow and steady. But I'm doing it. I'm slow, but I'm gonna do it. I just take a lot of little breather breaks, that's all. It's a lovely trail, though. Way better than yesterday's. Ranch road, hilly, valley. I much prefer this kind of trail. Much more interesting. All right, that's it for now. And just like that, the terrain changed again. We have forest now. It reminds me a little of the backcountry in Bandelier, with all the pine. It's very comforting, actually. All right, we had a little downslope, and now we're finally headed to the last section of this climb for Burro Peak. I saw it in the distance finally, so I know we're getting close. Less than, probably about a mile and a half or so. First cliff bar of the trail. Can't see it, there it is. Try not to do many of these because I know I will be sick of them. Finally made it to the top of Burro Peak or whatever. And That was hard. That was some of the hardest hiking I've done in a while. I went about 1 mile an hour, honestly, but I did it. It's done. Downhill the rest of the way. Got to go through this wonky gate and see how far we can push. Made it to water, and there's a note from Quick Draw saying that there is more water at a cache in about 8 miles, so I won't have to carry 5 gallons. I'll probably only carry 3 or so, which is so nice. Letting my blister air out because it's hurting again today. And I'm drinking. This is supposedly coffee powder, healthy coffee. It's purple though, so this is the first time I'm trying it. It might be a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I take slight offense to this note because it says gents, and we're pretty sure that this is Quick Draw, and he was on my shuttle. He sat next to me. He should know that there's a lady here too, so whatever. I am the only woman on trail I know right now. There was a woman who was on my shuttle with her son, but they only did from the terminus to Lordsburg, so now I am the only woman I know out here, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but the only one I met is me. I've only met me. Okay, one more thought before I leave this lovely water trough that's been so great. Every time I put on my backpack, I hold it by one strap, and I hold it by the loop in the back that you would hang it like a coat rack on, and I haul it on my back, and I feel like the girl in The Parent Trap when they get off the bus to the camp, and she's like pulling out the bags out of the pile. I feel really strong and cool like her. That's it. This gate had a fun little weighted pulley system. You open this, and the weight goes up, and you let it go, and the weight over there, that cylinder, goes down to make sure it closes. Fun. I love gates. Ow, I must have sprained my ankle. Oh. Okay, it's about 6:30. I have done about 14 miles. It was a hard 14 miles. So I'm not mad that it's not a 20-mile day, but I am gonna go just another mile or two to set myself up a little bit better tomorrow. I wanted to get to town tomorrow night originally, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Just not going fast enough. But I don't feel bad because the guys that I've been hiking with, they also aren't going to make that original plan that they had too. So it always feels good when your decision is justified. Not that you should compare yourself to others, but it helps knowing that some experienced hikers are also doing something similar. So yeah, didn't record much today just because I was trying to really get through those last 8 miles. They were not hard, but they challenged me a little bit. My feet were starting to hurt, and I just was trying to listen to a podcast and power through. that being said, there wasn't much to see. So, just more of the same kind of rolling mountain views. A couple lizards, I tried to catch them on camera. And some nice trail. But that's it for now. It'll be the end of a good day 9.